Innova SensorX Magna data collection.
To view the production data collected, go to SensorX Magna Data.
Note: the SensorX Magna folder might have a different name in your system.
The batches data grid shows all input batches going in and all output batches coming out of the SensorX Magna. In this Innova system, we have, on the selected date, created 6 batches. 3 input batches linked to POs and 3 output batches coming from the SensorX Magna. The SensorX Data Registration data grid shows the aggregated piece data with all relevant information. For example, the name of the product, purchase order, registration time, number of pieces, and bone count. The Machine Events data grid shows all events on the SensorX Magna machine. For example, X-ray warming, X-ray start, and program changing.
Innova SensorX Magna reports.
To view the production data collected, go to SensorX Magna Reports. The Magna CL Basic Report shows the CL versus fat percentage measurements by the SensorX Magna. The table below the graph gives information about each output batch, including the CL versus fat percentage measurement by SensorX Magna. The Magna QC report lets you compare CL or fat measurements from the SensorX Magna with the average of the samples taken during the QC inspection. The table below that graph shows information about each output batch, including the QC sample measurements. The Magna QC CL summary report compares measured data from the SensorX Magna to the QC samples taken during the inspection. The Supplier Performance Report shows batches grouped per supplier with information about CL versus fat percentage, hard contaminants, and bones. This report can be given to suppliers if desired when breakdown by supplier is applied. The Supplier Comparison Report shows the measured CL versus fat percentage broken down by product for each supplier of the product in a bar chart. If the products have defined target and upper-lower bounds, then horizontal lines are overlaid on the charts to indicate those values. The Magna PO Overview report shows information about the purchase orders produced, including weights, CL versus fat percentage, bones, and metal. The Magna CL Difference 1 report shows the performance of the SensorX Magna compared to the manual QC samples during a period of time. This gives an indication of the performance of the machine. The Magna Throughput report for SensorX Magna shows the number of tons per hour. The Magna Bones and Hard Contaminants report shows the number of bones or other hard contaminants detected per ton. The Throughput and In-Feed Quality report shows the ongoing throughput, out of bounds, and unhandled lines. Below the chart is a summary showing total pieces and pieces with bones along with the average throughput.